You're asking how to build $1 million medical transportation company. It's an awesome question, and my name is Brando Linick. I can actually help you out with this, having gotten around people who have started and built up to $1 million medical and also a non-medical transportation business. And I'll tell you, the investments that they had to fork out to start it, just going to be completely upfront with you, was a couple $100,000. And I wouldn't advise you to get a loan or finance if you don't have that type of money. But they had a fleet of vehicles, okay? They had it pretty much in a franchise business model, meaning that they had, operations in different locations around their city, and not just their city, but a lot of different other cities. Alright, so unless you're looking at it from that perspective and keeping in mind you're going to have to deal with not just the upfront investment, but you're going to have to deal with managing equipment, supplies, employees, all the things that go with operating your own medical transportation company, with all that stuff, all that equipment. It cannot just add up to a lot, but you got to manage and maintain it, which takes a lot of your time, which means less time freedom for you, which is why I can't emphasize enough, if you're someone who's watching this video right now and you're looking at this because you want to build a highly profitable business, but you also want to be able to build a business where you can do what you want, when you want, wherever you want. Not saying that you're going to be a slave to your business, but dealing with that stuff can drain the life out of you, having personally done it before. Alright, having gotten around people who have done it, having seen them, work consistently, and they're in their 50s and 60s, and they're working like 40, 50, 60 hours a week, building their business still, alright, they feel like they're more so employed to their business rather than a business owner. They're always working, and unless you really enjoy that aspect of building a business, I would advise you, before you consider starting a medical transportation company, before you head down this path, alright, learn to build a leveraged business where your profit margins are super high, but your overhead is really low. And my story with this goes back about a year ago, when I transitioned from a traditional brick and mortar business, and I came across a person who was building a business without any of that stuff. And they're building a high multiple, 7-figure income business, making more money every month than I was making in 2 years. Alright, and they're doing this without supplies, equipment, employees, without managing and maintaining all that stuff like you'd have to do with a transportation business, alright, or just typical transportation or average, traditional business. And because they were doing this on the internet without any of that stuff, I started to model and copy what they're doing. They had time, freedom, leverage to be able to travel, build their business wherever there's internet connection, and in less than 30 days, not average or typical results, but I was able to create a full-time income business working part-time. And I worked my butt off. I had to learn stuff like you'd have to do with medical transportation business, alright? Even $1 million medical transportation business, you got to work your butt off and learn stuff, and it's tough work. And the cool part was, I didn't have to deal with any of the overhead and managing of employees, equipment, supplies. And if you're looking at starting a business because you want to be your own boss, create time, freedom, leverage, and flexibility, I would advise you, before you head down the path of starting a medical transportation company, before you walk down that path, which if you're really adamant on learning how to do, comment down below, I'll point you in the right direction. But if you're looking at it specifically because of those reasons, learn to build a business online. Learn to build a business online, learn the skills required to building a business online, and connect with someone. Connect with someone who's already doing it, who's willing to connect with you and walk you through step by step what to do and how to do it to help you get the results that you want. It wasn't until I did that I really had a breakthrough, and if I can do it, you can do it. I believe in you. It shows me that you can do this because you've made it to like 4 minutes of this rambly, boring video. But I appreciate you. It's been fun, and I look forward to seeing your success story. And if you'd like to learn more information about how to actually build a business on the internet, if you would like to learn how to do this, if you're willing to work, willing to learn, check out my site, connect with me. It's 123marketingtips.com. I appreciate you, my friend, so much, and I look forward to seeing your success story. I really do. Take care.